The Denver real estate market, it's a science, they say. If you talk to realtors like me who've been in the business for years, we'll tell you it's always been a science. But right now, the general public can actually see that there is a science to pricing your house in the Denver real estate market. I'm Amy Cesario, a realtor in Denver, Colorado. This is my Denver View. If any of the information that I share is of value to you or brings you any insight into the Denver housing market, please be sure to give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. With our inventory as low as it is and the interest rates hovering in the 7%, we are once again not in a typical year for the third year in a row. We are once again seeing unprecedented obstacles which lead to opportunities. So remember that part. Every obstacle leads to an opportunity. There are a couple of things that I think are really important for people to know in the Denver housing market. It's September 2023. Almost half of our homeowners have at least 50% of equity in their homes. Wealthy millennials are moving out of California and New York, and guess where the number 4 place is that they want to be? Yes, Colorado. Another staggering number to me is that the investors are down 45% from last year. That means home buyers are not competing with as many investors as they were a year ago. I think those numbers are important because as we hover in the 6, 7, and potentially 8% interest rate, which by comparison is an average interest rate, people have a lot of money in their houses which they could leverage to purchase another one. That's opportunity. We have more inventory than we did last month, but not last year. That's opportunity. Our average days on the market is 26, that's up from last year, but in the most recent normal year, 2019, it was 29. That is opportunity. Our prices have dropped slightly from last year, about 1%. That's normal about this time of year. We're also up almost 40% from 2019. That is opportunity. People who can afford to purchase a property right now with the interest rates, either those who will leverage the equity in their house and maybe rent their house out or sell their house, either way leveraging that equity, those people will win if they purchase now before the buyer frenzy when the interest rates drop. We have too many people sitting on the sidelines waiting for interest rates to drop. Once they drop under that 6%, we are going to have another frenzy. And buyers, if you don't remember what happened 2 years ago, every time those interest rates dropped, the buyer frenzy started all over again and housing prices went up. If you want to get your house sold, whether you want top dollar or you just want to get it sold, you need to price it accordingly. We've talked about strategic pricing for years, and strategic pricing is when you price the house according to what is happening in the market. For instance, maybe you price it slightly lower than everything else on the market because you want to get it sold that weekend. You want to create a bidding war, but that's not the only strategic pricing there is out there. If you have a great realtor, she'll know what to do, and if you don't, give me a call. I'm happy to help. Right now, we are seeing the people who need to move. But we're also seeing a handful of people taking advantage of this opportunity of a little bit more inventory. The interest rates are stable. They are thinking that the interest rates are going to go up if they buy a house now. We tend to see more houses sell in the spring, which causes the prices to go up. So the people who are taking advantage of the market right now are betting on the fact that they will see equity as soon as next spring. Do you have equity in your house? If you're not sure, message me and let's take a look. You probably know if your stocks are up or down, right? Well, looking at the equity in your house is very similar to that. You want to know where you stand each year. So message me and let's take a look at your equity. I'm Amy Cesario, your realtor in Denver, Colorado, and this is my Denver View.